Alright, sorry about that a little bit right there. Just had to, never know everything's back up. Probably done that before I freaking clicked off and hit stream, but alright. Anyway, hey everyone, welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky SC. Come off the trails of finishing Return to Castle Wolfenstein, so I'm super hyper. And I'm gonna be making lots of weird noises, probably. Doop-a-doop-doo. I want to go check something real quick. Shoo-a-doop. Let me respond to this. Alright, anyway, close that out. Let's just load this back in. And, get back into the game. Oh, right, we have, we got a forced party on our hands. Oh. I didn't know that was a button. Huh. Ah. Alright. Buttons. I don't think I ever checked. Is there any new, there is a new one. Bit of ago, our exhibits was removed by someone. It's not a particularly valuable item, so it's likely just a prank, but I would like to ask investigation just to be safe. Museum director. Oh boy. I hope it's not another goddamn Phantom Thief thing. Let's go head on over. Oh yeah, actually, I probably need, let's not head on over. Hold on a second. Let's see, the arms, this feels awkward to me. I've been getting more and more used to fucking inverted controls, and it's driving me nuts. For you... You... Straight F. I think... I can't remember if they're wearing straight Fs. They are. Do that, do that, do that. What do you have equipped? Silver chain? I'll notice you, Rainbow. I'll notice you, Kohai. Kohei? Kohai? Oh, shoot, I forget how to pronounce it. I think it's Kohai. Here, you can have a cattail, Olivier. Have fun with that. Sell. Oh, I think I bought a suit when I didn't need to. Oh well. How are you doing again, Rainbow? Where are we going? Oh yeah, the museum. After outfitting Olivier right quick. Hey, cattail liver Kiki. Yeah. Alright, the museum was what, up here? Oh yeah, we need to find the director. Well, this looks like for an old man. Oh there, how can I help you? Better yet, how can we help you? Let me move my water closer. There we go. We're the Bracer Guild, sir. Oh, excellent. I was hoping someone would come down. Or come soon. You've been stuck knee-deep in thoughts? Oh, I hope they're good. Let's waste no time in getting down to business. Yes. How have I been? Yesterday I got really depressed. Someone was stolen. About that. Do you notice anything off here? Off? This is the airship gallery, right? Hey, now you mention it, something seems to be missing. The fan wiki of Heinrich is accurate. He is based off Henry the Fowler. Henry's eldest son was Otto the First, the founder of the HRE. Otto the First wasn't the founder of the HRE. It was Charlemagne, unless Charlemagne changed his name. Technically speaking, the Pope founded the HRE. I need to relook up some history, because that sounds a bit... Oh, Otto is Heinrich's first son. Heinrich's eldest son was... Alright, I'll have to go look up that later, Violet. But, this is Trails time. Yeah, I wonder why. Why I was so depressed, right? Anyway, there was a portrait of the Arsail on this wall, as I recall. Now you mention it, Chloe, I do remember something like that being here. How could I forget? I saw the portrait myself while touring the capital. Guess we know why you called us now. Now, the portrait of Arsail was stolen, wasn't it? Precisely that. I was there this morning, but around noon or so, I noticed that it was gone. Oh god, dude. Why am I yawning now and not during freaking sign? This card was on the wall in its place. Oh, beauteous princess and her loyal companions, the image of the proud white falcon has fallen into my hands. Should you seek it, then answer my challenge. The first key is in the residence of the aged general. Search the onlooker of time. Ah, him again. Our rival burns brighter still. Dang it. Headset's right on my ear. Stab it. There we go. Yeah, sounds like the Phantom Thief, Blanc, alright. You guys told me about him, but I thought you were exaggerating. You already know who the criminal is? No, that's what I call reassuring. Very confident that you'll crack this case. We won't let you down. We'll be back before you know it. Ah, shut up. I swear. I wonder if it's the goddamn music of Trails that puts me to sleep. This like lovely, like soothing music. Or maybe it's all the reading. Anyway, let's go to the General's mansion. It's not a mansion. Where am I fucking going? I've got myself turned around. I'm going the wrong way. This way. Yep. Right into a wall. So the onlooker of time. It's just clock. For all my husband's dislike of racers, he certainly speaks of them quite a lot recently. Perhaps it's Cassius' influence, as shocking as that would be. Onlooker of time. Got like... Yeah, grandfather clock. So the aged general is probably General Morgan. In that case, this is the onlooker of time. I'd say it's likely. Need to check inside. Still asked to receive permission from the owners of the house to investigate the clock. Upon inspection, they found a card stuck to the back. The second key is in the city. Seek the symbol perched on the ground. We thought, my, I think something like that was in this house. Well, this guy isn't the type to harm people who aren't involved in his weird plans, so don't worry. Best to close up tight at night just in case there's any more mischief, though. Yes, of course. Yes, we'll be careful. Alright, shall we continue? The symbol perched on the ground. Um... Yep. The symbol perched on the ground. It's them. The white falcon symbol seems suspect to me. The bird is the symbol of Burrow, so it would stand out. Let's have a look. There's a card stuck to the base of the iron fence. The third key is in the foreign man's. Examine the will of the Blue Knight. Alright, we got it. What does Blue Knight mean? Is he talking about the Royal Guard? They do certainly wear blue uniforms. Think it not. It says the foreign man's. So I don't think the Royal Guard makes sense. More than anything else, it would be beautiful, so we should try something else. Oh, it wouldn't be beautiful. Is that right? Well, it is coming from someone similar, so I guess maybe I should listen to the warning here. I'm thinking it's in one of the two foreign areas. The foreign man's. I don't know, what do you think? I guess we'll go into, here first. Hello, sir. Hey, how goes it? Oh, Zin, holy crap. Wasting time in Liberalville again? Something like that. I'd say hello to Else. Son, I have something I need to talk to her about. Is she in? Well, I haven't seen her leave, so I guess she's around. Oh, who's with you? Gotta ask, policy. Oh, they're helping me with some guild work. I'm going to introduce them to Elsa. Huh? Oh, okay. If they're with you, Zin, I guess I can let them in. So, welcome to the Calvardian Embassy. Do keep in mind that the Embassy Hall is Calvard soil. Calvard and Liberal are friends, but still, keep your nose clean, eh? Hear that, Olivier? And again, my heart is assaulted with arrows. How little trust you have in me. Fancy. Ooh, magnificent. Wow, this is the Calvardian Embassy. I didn't expect to be quite so fancy. And yet, it's a bit exotic as well. I really like it. Oh, quite a few people from even farther east have settled in Calvard, They had an impact on our culture, too. Anyway, Elsa's office is the furthest room on the second floor. Alrighty. Ah, Zin. Hey, I'm back. Might end up borrowing a room, so I'll be in your care if that happens. Of course. Everything's sweetly clean for you. Blue Knights. Holds the Dull Knight series. Should we just go through all of them really quickly? Because I do not want to read the entire series. Oh man, even though it looks like it's only like 4 pages each, jeez. 3 to 4 pages each. Oh my god, what the? Why is there so many chapters? Oh, shoot. Damn it. Can't remember. Did 11. There we go. God dang it. I don't want to keep reading chapter 9. Yeah, I don't know if this is doing anything, but there are a ton of these. There's a card trapped between the pages. Hey! The door has already been opened. Join the dance of the valorous. Oh, look what I found. Oh, yeah, I guess this is the technically considered Republican territory. It's absolutely a foreign man's. And the Blue Knight is a character from the novel, I think. Geez, he sure is detail-oriented. Anyway, I got a feeling that this next one is the last of them. Dance of the Valorous. Now, where could that be? Is there a ballroom? I want to keep going through the rest of these, though. Jesus. I would not want to read all of this. Skip 19, I can't remember. Man, 22 books. Oh, we got achievement, Blue Knight. Okay, so there was something tied to that. It's probably to read all of that. Hello. Am I? Is the Hulk of Man over there Zin? Don't even need to see your face to know. Hey, are you seriously going to judge based on my body size? I thought you were a bear when we first met. My. Jeez. While we're here, we might as well, Oh, you all are? Why, if it isn't Zin. Counselor, a pleasure. All together here, are they your guests? Yes, they're co-workers with the guild. Are you here about the threat letter? It's about as you guessed. It's a request from the Royal Army. Do you have any ideas? Threat letters like that aren't exactly rare in the Republic. To be honest, I barely paid it any heed at all. True, there are a lot of radical groups in the country. Yes, they always cause trouble when the issue of immigration comes up. Well, this time at least I can't say anything. Why don't you see what the Ambassador Cochrane thinks first? Yes, we'll do that right away. If you'll pardon us. Might as well do what we're here for. So, talk to you. Single Liberal again. Hey, Akumo. Seems I'll be here for a while again. You seem pretty busy yourself. Of course we are. After all, we got a pack signing approaching. Ah, sorry, but we don't have time to bother with you for a while. Wow, that was rude. Bother with you for a while? Jeez. It should be the ambassador's office. Shall we say hello to Elsa? Yeah, sure. Alright, let me introduce you. Introduce us. Yes, come in. Pardon us, Elsa. Oh yeah, we ran into her before. Why, Zin Vathek. Well, hello, come in. Last I heard, you returned to Calvard. What's an old dog like you coming back here in Jeransel? I need to pull my mic closer a bit. There we go. Oh, bring it up. There we go. Any closer? I need to bring my chair forward. Well, let's just say this old dog had a trick or two, more to show off. I am getting really hungry. Holy crap. Okay, give me a second. I need to eat! Got this bagel here sitting in this wrapper. There we go. Just, I'm gonna munch. Sorry, guys. That makes sense to anyone? And geez, Rainbow, that's a challenge and a half. Epi. I haven't eaten anything at all today. Kind of forgot to go grab something to eat before I started streaming. Let's just say this, yeah. I'll likely be here in Liberal for a while. As you expect of an A-rank bracer, I suppose. You never let up, do you? So what's this with you? Oh, who's this with you? Yeah, pleasure to meet you, ma'am. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. These are, assistants, Olivia Lenheim and Chloe Rins. A pleasure, Ambassador. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ambassador. The pleasure is mine. I'm Elsa Cochrane, Calvard's ambassador to Liberal. I get the feeling this is a bit more than a social call, though. I'm afraid so. Estelle and her party asked about the threatening letter the embassy received. I can read. Yeah, it might just be impossible. Ah, that letter, yes. You're helping the Royal Army investigate the matter that I'm fucking yawning already. God damn it, I think it might honestly be the music. It's either the music or the reading, or both. God dang it. Technically, yes. Threats of terrorism aren't exactly something the Guild can ignore either, though. Would you mind helping us out? Well, I suppose we're all stuck in this situation after all. What would you like to know? Well, to start with, do you have any idea who would have sent the letter? Like, does anyone in the Republic oppose the signing of the pact, or... Well, of course. You're looking at one after all. Huh? Elsa, please. Try not to tease the kids too much, yeah? Well, the truth's in. I'm pretty sure I've chewed your ear off about Erebonia enough for you to know what I think, Well, yes. Still, Miss Bright, don't misunderstand me. President Rocksmith and Parliament have already approved the pact. My personal feelings won't get in the way of my job. Right. I'm sorry, Rainbow. I'll try not to yawn. Alright, is there anything else from Calvard who might oppose the pact? Well, certainly. There are all tiny groups, though. To be honest, there's no real reason to oppose it anyway. No reason? I don't quite follow. It's not worth bothering. The pact doesn't have any practical effect. It's simply agreeing to the statement we shall not rely on violence to solve international problems and negotiate instead. It's more of a declaration than anything else, but it's a little more than a promise, which can be broken without consequence save a loss of face, no? Precisely, the worst it could do would be to rally other countries against the aggressor. Now, it's true the relations between Ereboni and Calvard have gotten even worse than usual over the past decade. So there is some value in establishing Lurel as a place where we can negotiate, but again, who'd bother opposing that? Yeah, doesn't really seem like the thing you'd send a bunch of threatening letters about. Well, Ambassador Cochrane, if you don't believe someone from Calvard is the perpetrator, then whom do you suspect? Well, my god of course tells me to blame it all on Erebonians, their militaristic Hawk faction specifically, but frankly, even they have that new engine on the line. They aren't so stupid to cut it off their noses to spite their faces. The new engine? Wait, you mean the one from the Arsail? Yes, an engineering sample will be provided to both Calvard and Erebonia. It'll happen right after the signing, in fact. Whoa. Ah, has to be expected of Queen Alicia. She holds both Erebonia and Republic in the palm of her hand. Yes, I have to admit she's handled this masterfully. The cutting-edge engine is going to be a birth of new generation of airship designs. And Alicia is practically handing it out so long as you sign this agreement and play nice with it and each other, at least for a while. Even the most testosterone-poisoned ninnies among the Erebonian Hawks wouldn't want to miss this chance. Yeah, I guess so. Which means, of course, that the possibility that either the Republic or the Empire interfering directly is pretty low. Indeed. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. No, you're a big help. Just being able to cross suspects off the list helps a lot. Oh, speaking of which, though, we'd like to ask you about something else. Still Ambassador Cochrane about Ren's parents? Harold Haysworth, a merchant from Crossbell, Can't say it rings any bells, I'm sorry. He's never visited the embassy at least. Darn, well, thanks. Do you remember that Crossbell sits directly between Ereboni and Calvard, however? You may want to inquire at the Erebonian embassy as well. Okay, thanks, Ambassador. And thank you for being so open with us. You're quite welcome. I'm glad I could help. By the way, you said your name was Estelle Bright. You wouldn't happen to be Brigadier General Bright's daughter. Oh, you know Dad? Of course. The heroic vanquisher of the Imperial Army and now the head of Liberal's Royal Army. I heard he had a daughter, but I didn't expect to meet you like this. Well, I'm just kind of an experienced newbie myself still. You're off to a good start then, I think. The embassy relied on the guild a number of times in the past. Should the time come again, I hope you'll aid us, Miss Bright. Well, if the chance comes up, sure. Well, we'll see you around. Woo! Anyway, that's done. Anyway, back to finding this painting. What was it, the dance something? Doop, doop, doop. An open door and Dance of the Valorous. Dance of the arena? Huh? It's unlocked. The entrance here should have been kept locked as long as there's no show like the martial arts tournament. In which case, it seems this is our goal then. Alright, let's get inside. Open door, Dance of the Valorous. The Dance of the Valorous would be a duel of sorts. So yeah, these this was actually kind of easy. A Grand Arena, kind of nostalgic. Feels like we were here just yesterday. Just standing here has me recalling and admiring the roar of the audience. You have raspberry jello. Oh, I am jealous, Rainbow. You were invited to the castle after you won the martial arts competition, right, Estelle? I wish I could have joined you on the field. Thinking about it, I was still pretty amateurish. But you know, once this whole thing is cleared up, I'd like to take part in next year's martial arts competition. Just my own ability, for one. Now that sounds like Cassie's daughter to me. I'd like to join in on the action too. I don't really feel like I'd have a chance against you soon. Well then, I shall sing from the seats to cheer you on, Estelle. I will serenade my love for you as mightily as I can. Pass. The fuck is that? Monsters? This feels reminiscent of some of the old Colosseum games. This setting is certainly apt. A pity we lack the audience. Here they come. Alright then. A rare young monster has the odd habit of freezing its prey before eating. Oh no, they do freeze damage. Monster, he's super weak against fire. Wait, Cryon bit? Master Cryon. I thought it said Master Crayon. No, Olivia shall not sing to you. I can sing to you. Anyway, what do we got Olivia here. Oh wow, his God, his range is so big. That's damage for that. Ooh,
Hey, over here, Yoa!
None of that. And of course,
Take it down.
Distend. Got an attack up. All right, sure. Chew Hurricane Ball. Knock you out. Just going for the attack. Oh, okay. She's got frozen. Knock you out. Shoot. No, not Heartbreak. We do not want people frozen. Also super goddamn fast getting it. Okay, that's out of the way now. God dang it, give me a chance to cure. You don't have cure yet. Do I have, something cures freeze? There we go. do that.
Take him down.
There we go. Okay. His slots are so good. I actually forget what his slots are like. None of that. I said none of that.
Piece of cake.
His what is so big? God dang it, Katie. Hey, Amna, how are you doing? Fish egg. Fish egg. Oh, what? What was that? It was like a magic trick. What a fabulous display. He is a fitting rival indeed. He's even weirder than I thought he'd be. Well, whatever. Let's check. Yep. God dang it. Elday. No! Portrait of the Ursail. There was a card stuck at the bottom of the box. My princess, my rival, and brave bracers. Did you enjoy the show I prepared for your rival? As I do not wish to upset the mood of our main role, it is time for the supporting actors to take their bows. Hope you will look forward to our next chance meeting. Some chance meeting. I wish he'd cut it out. There's something curious about it. Main role, supporting actors. What does that mean? Now you mention it. Ah, screw it. Let's go return the photo to the archives. Now that you mention it, and then he goes, ah, screw it. Obviously, it means that there's another Ouroboros member here in a Grancel, and I need another bite of this bagel. Alright, there we go. Missing exhibit completed. Here, what's going on in chat? You're good. Cooling down was doing some yard work again. It's hot and humid still. Ooh. Yes, drink lots of water and take breaks. Hey, Bagel, you should have made a sandwich if you was hungry. Ah! That being said, I think we do have some. We now have more cream cheese, so I could make myself a cream cheese sandwich. Cream cheese sandwich. Might get one of those after the stream. Cold beer contains water. Yes. It also contains dehydrating factors, so no. Oh, hold on a sec. Alright, sorry about that. I was just Circus letting me know that the pot roast is apparently done, so maybe I won't be getting a cream cheese sandwich, instead getting pot roast. I can get it whenever it's warm, so I don't have to go rush to get it. Report results for the missing exhibit. Alright. Time for Olivier's Doom. Yeah. I think so. If Olivier's Doom is heading in here and running into, what's his name? What was his name? What was his name? What was his name? Mueller? Was Mueller the name? I wonder if Mueller's in here. Oh, Bergen? You've been well, I hope. Olivier? Where in the hell have you been? Why, I've been places. What's wrong? What's wrong, he says. You've been totally incommunicado ever since you went to Elmo. Major Vander's about ready to throw you out the window. He wishes to launch me like a love rocket. Adorable. Olivier, did you seriously forget to tell Mueller? Yeah, Mueller. In the embassy you were with us? When wandering the roads, hunting for love, one must be discreet and secretive. Well, Bergen, may we enter? I can't say no to you, but who's with you? Oh, we're from the Bracer Guild. We'd like to ask the ambassador a few things, if that's okay. We thought we'd try having Olivier introduce us. Oh, okay. Well, there shouldn't be any problem with letting you in then. Welcome to the Erebonian Embassy. Do you remember that the embassy is Erebonian soil, so be careful, yeah? We will be. Bom bom bom, ba-da-dum. This is quite the building. Whoa, this place definitely matches the Calvardian Embassy in terms of fanciness. Grandiose and yet powerful at the same time. Very imperial, if nothing else. It's a stage where the Empire can parade its influence and power. Plus, that the actors are unequal to the set dressing. You realize Krenog would hit the roof if he heard you say that. Oh, was that Mueller? Hey, it's Mueller. Ah, my most bosom companion. It has been an age. Are you well, dear Mueller? I would be better if I could cut you in half and be done with it. I told you again and again to ensure we're constantly aware of your location, and you... Ah, but 'tis a tactic in a war of love. Did you know absence makes the heart grow fonder? Still Bright, you have my thanks. I can only imagine the trouble this idiot's been causing you. Actually, he hasn't been too bad, I guess. He's been really well-mannered comparatively. Well, ignoring the lunatic, I presume you have business here at the embassy? Yes, sir. We would like to speak to the ambassador. Estelle explained her desire to meet with the ambassador concerning the letter. That letter, right? I've been somewhat concerned myself, but I'm surprised the guild is acting. This is a request from Brigadier General Bright in the Royal Army, I take it. Technically, yes, but we're trying to investigate as neutrally as we can, you know? Nobody's guilty till proven, that kind of thing. Commendable mindset, no doubt. Why he chose you. Very well. I shall introduce you to Lord Ambassador Krenog. I suspect you will find it easier to gain his trust if I do the introductions as opposed to a certain someone. Really? Thanks, Mueller. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, sir. Wait, you really have so little faith in me? You thought we had faith in you for this? You introduced, he probably want to have kicked us out. I'm sorry, Olivier. The sting of being forsaken. The sting of the truth, maybe. Lord Krenog is in his office on the second floor. I shall go announce your arrival. Give me a moment. We'll wait then. Which means we can go snooping. Hey, it's been a while, Olivier. Are these your guests? Indeed, one could call them guests, but I'm more inclined to think of them as my soulmates. Our days spent together have been so tender, so sweet. I feel to merely call this force love does a disservice to our bond. Is that not so, Estelle? My. Wait, does that mean you've dumped Mueller? My head hurts. I think I'm starting to understand Mueller's suffering. Library. All the books in the room were published in Liberl. To learn about someone's nation, start with their culture. You're free to read them, but please put them back where you found them once you're done. The Cornelia series, oh boy. Alright, let's see if there's, oh my god, that was so goddamn long. Let's see if there's an achievement attached to looking at all these. Why is this one so much longer than the freaking... was it the doll series? What the hell was it called? I think I did this one already, shoot. At least it probably has less books, but still, jeez. I guess the other one might have been a kid's book, I'm not sure. Olivier dumped Mueller and caught a rainbow. No! I will split Olivier in half. My rainbow. I'll do to Olivier what Estelle did to him in the first game. You know, flying back into the bar. Alright, no achievement with that. Closest Imperial city to liberal borders is a place called Parm. I'm actually from there, by the way. It's close to Bose, which makes it convenient to return home for visits. Of course, it's not so convenient to visit the Imperial capital from there. There aren't any public scheduled liners in Erebonia, so I have to switch over to the railway system. Hey, Olivier. I heard you went to the hot springs. I'm so envious. I've been working until I'm dead, so my feet getting ready for the sign. I butchered that so badly I don't even want to read it again. So this is the office. Wow. Indeed. Shall we make our grand entrance and shock the ambassador to silence? Mueller can totally cut you in half, you know. Apologies for the wait. Lord Krenog will see you now. Let's go then. Yeah, I got that, Epi. And then, what was it? Calvard has buses or something? Welcome to the Erebonian Embassy, guests. I am Lord Davil Krenog, the duly appointed ambassador and voice of the Empire in this land. I'm a celebrity of the Bracer Guild. Zin Vathek, also of the Guild. Claudia Rins, second-year student at the Janus Royal Academy, assistant to the Bracers. And I am the servant of love and peace, Olivier Lenheim. You. I heard you gone missing in Elmo Village. Try not to worry Mueller further, Olivier. Or me, for that matter. Oh, that's cool. A train line that goes from Erebonia through Crossbell and into Calvard. I didn't read that, I'm not sure. Setting that aside, you were here to inquire about the threatening letter, yes? What do you want to know? Okay, I'll be direct, sir. Do you have any idea who might be behind the letter? Is there anyone in the Empire who might oppose the signing of the pact? My, you are direct, young Bracer. I appreciate that. I can tell you the truthfully, however, that I can think of no such person. His Majesty is very happy with the pact as it stands, in fact, and no one within the Empire would be foolish enough to gainsay his leadership on such a matter, of course. Yeah, I bet. So you think it's the work of someone outside the Empire, then? What other answer could there be? If you want my opinion, it's the opposition party and Calvard behind all this. Some silly ploy to make the president look bad, no doubt. Opposition doing whatever it pleases. This is the perfect example of the fallacies of the mob rule. I have a question to that, your lordship. Don't get me wrong, our major political parties basically beat each other over the head any time they can, but even if the pact fell apart due to this, I don't think anyone could blame it on the President Rocksmith. Details, you think the mob thinks like that? Huh. All I can say for certain is that the person issuing these threats cannot be from the Empire. Issue more than enough reassurance for you. Well, excuse me, Lord Krenog. May I ask what Chancellor Osborne's opinion is on the non-aggression pact is? What? Flauntless repulsed, Chloe. Who? The highest appointed official of our most glorious and august imperial government, the Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne. His nickname comes from his personal motto, our nation's peace must be built on the foundation of blood and iron. He has overseen the expansion of the rail system as well as the annexation of several smaller states on our borders, though through less diplomatic means. Annex, what you mean he? Livier, how can you criticize your empire's chancellor? Oh, but Devil, how was I criticized? I simply stated the facts. But come now, it wouldn't hurt to be a bit more cooperative, no? We've already spoken with the lovely Ambassador Cochrane over there at the Calvardian Embassy. She was quite helpful, you see. What? So, why, if we don't help these people now, it will give them cause to doubt the character of Erebonia. That would be a tragedy, wouldn't you agree? I was holding A, damn it. There's no need to keep information related to this hidden. May I humbly suggest that being open to in this case will not present a problem? You have a point, Mueller, very well. To answer your question, Miss, Chancellor Osborne, like His Majesty, is most receptive to this pact. In fact, I hear he is actually the one who suggested His Majesty should sign it. Really? That's because he's looking forward to getting the engine, right? No, apparently he recommended it to His Majesty before any mention of the engine. If anything, I'm glad there is harmony at home over this pact. There's been no pressure for us to negotiate. Hate to say it, Estelle, but it's looking like there really isn't any chance that someone from the Empire. Yeah, it looks like that. Bastard, thanks for answering our questions. See? It's as I said. If you're looking for the guilty party, you should look elsewhere. Oh, but 1 second. If you don't mind, we have one more question. Still asked Lord Krenog about Ren's parents. Yes, the most pitiable situation, the separation of a child from her parents. Imperial traders do visit the embassy at times, but a merchant from Crossbell, I do not recall such a man, no. Are you familiar with this Haysworth Mueller? No, I never heard of the man either. Really, yeah. This is starting to look really kind of grim. Search at once for both a blackmailer and a lost child's parents sounds most tiring. It seems trite, but I do wish you luck, young lady. Ah, thanks, Lord Krenog. Allow me to show you the gate, then. Noseborn. He does have quite the hefty nostril. Nostril? He has 2 of them. Dang it. The head. The snout. That's probably what I actually wanted to say. Thanks, Mueller. Talking with the ambassador was a big help. No, you don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything important, really. Besides, this is a problem affecting all our nations. We should be working together. Ha, indeed. I do hope we can solve this. Olivier, you are awfully quiet. No, it's nothing. It was simply lost in reverie for a moment. It doesn't concern me our current business. Dang it. Pay me no mind. Okay. Olivier, you'll be staying here at the embassy in the evenings while you're in Gransley, yes? Where else? Would not miss the chance to have more sweet dreams in your bed as always. What? Oh my. Stop with the jokes before you give the ladies too many ideas and images. Push those aside too far, push those jokes too far, and I may have to spear you upon the embassy flagpole. Ah, so that's the direction I should approach from. You teach me more every day. Alternatively, I could just cut you in half right here. I'm fairly sure I could explain it to Lord Krenog. That would be rather less lovely. Forgive the jokes, my friend. Olivier wants to get speared. So that's how you keep Olivier under control. Maybe I should write this down. I'd say they'd match each other perfectly myself. That's a terrifying thought. Well, regardless, I shall pardon myself here. Good luck with the rest of your investigation. Thanks again, Mueller. With the embassy's out of the way, all this stuff is liberal news. Hopefully Niall or someone will be able to help us. Hopefully. Shall we be off? Niall! We're coming for you, buddy. You... Niall! Niall! Let's save. Niall! No? God dang it. Oh, Estelle. Hey, Chief, it's been a while. What do you need today, Business with Niall? Yeah, I got some questions on some guild business. Is he back from Rouen yet? Yeah, he's back, but I think he stopped outside to do some coverage. Figures. He's always does seem pretty busy. Well, that's our job after all. Don't know where he is, but I heard he'll be back this evening. Okay, got it, thanks. Seems we should start somewhere else. Yes, this can probably be the last place we visit. Well then, to the castle! Return to Castle, Gransel? Actually, shoot, what was the name of the castle now that I think about it? Is it Castle Gransel? Or is it called something else? Shoot. Gransel Castle, okay. Technically the words are flipped around, but yes. Say, you're the winners of the martial arts competition, right? Ah, yeah, that's us. Thanks for your help back then. Hey, no worries. So what brings you here today? You're here to see someone that can certainly be arranged. Or did you want to have a walk around the palace? That's okay too. Actually, we're here on Bracer Guild business today. Wish to say hello, Dan Alutes. It's been a while. Your Highness, Princess Claudia. We were not aware you'd returned. Sorry you started, you two. I'm afraid I'm here on business though. Estelle and I have some things in the castle to attend to. Could you let us pass, please? Of course, your highness. By your command, my lady. Wow. Only slightly popular, isn't she? I think I'm starting to get why the Duke guy is so jealous. Well, I mean, let's be fair. She, like, Chloe is a very kind, cute girl who, like, radiates charm wherever she goes. Like, everyone likes her. Like, I don't think, like, is there anyone that actually hates Chloe? I mean, there's probably someone somewhere. Now entering, ladies Chloe and Estelle and their entourage. Open the gate. Almost announced the whole castle the princess was here. Bagel. Thank you, too. Well, Estelle, welcome back to my house, as it were. Coming in. Okay. Just had to chew my my bagel. Okay, time to nose around the castle a bit. So obviously we should talk to Queen Alicia. Hope to ask about the letter and just say hi, but dang it, Rainbow. That being said, I do like I guess overall I think Tina's the most adorable, but she's a little girl. Well, technically they're all young. Like Chloe and Estelle are 16. I think they're still 16. Well, I mean I don't know their birthdays, so one of them could be a bit older. Well, it's going to make things a bit harder on us. She'll probably could have given us a lot of help with this mess. Who else could we confer with, I wonder? With Julia absent, I think our best bet is Hilda, at least concerning Ren's parents. If the Haysworths have ever visited the castle, she would know. God dang it, Rainbow! Not that Oingo Boingo song. Oh, I'm hitting A too fast. Where would we find them, you think? Grandmother should be in her chambers at this hour, and Hilda, she is in the maid's room. They could tell us where she is, at least. Got an idea. Maid's room and the queen's chambers. Off we go! Welcome to the Ranzo Castle. Yes. The maid's quarters was, like, what, over here? Miss Estelle! And Miss Claudia. Mr. Zindu. Pardon me, it's been quite some time. It sure has. Yeah, reminds me of when you lent me your maid uniform, Shay. Oh, Estelle, as a maid? Yeah, it was to meet with the queen. Oh, and Joshua had to wear one too. Shay did her magic on his face with her makeup. She was all pumped up to do it. Oh my. Thank you very much. Joshua, who once played the role of Princess Cecilia, so perfectly also portrayed a maidservant. Ooh, noble endeavors both. I am sure it would have been quite tedious to behold. I regret all the more I could not attend the Duke's banquet. Oh right, Shea, do you know where Hilda is? I believe Mistress Hilda is in the library. As I recall, she said she had something to look up. In the library, got it. It's a song that has really, really bad lyrics. Library's up here. But a really catchy tune. It's technically a song about, that's like pointing out the disgustingness and hypocrisy of media during the time it was sung. But, I will, okay. I can post it in my Discord. That should be her, yeah? Princess Claudia and Miss Estelle, too. Hello, Hilda. I'm sorry if I startled you, but I just got back. Hi, Hilda. Sorry I've been out of touch. It's quite alright. I'm glad to see you well. I understand the princess has been assisting you, Estelle. Very glad to see the two of you home safe. Aw, Hilda. You're embarrassing Estelle, Hilda. Speaking of helping Estelle, though, I've returned partially to inquire about something the guild is investigating. Could we ask you a few questions, Hilda? If I can be of assistance, ask me anything. I think there may be a few too many onlookers to speak here, however. Let us borrow a guest room. Yes, I see. You're attending the investigation of that letter we received, then. I think you want to know if there are any idea who the sender might be. That's it, exactly. We're investigating all the locations that receive letters to see if we can ferret out some clues. Well, firstly, thank you for your efforts. Just receiving that letter was unsettling. I'm afraid it can be a little late in naming suspects, however. The only thing I can say with confidence is that it's not the work of anyone in the castle. Yeah, we kind of figured that one. Who was the letter here addressed to, out of curiosity? No less a person than Her Majesty herself. I check all letters addressed to the Queen, so I know the contents of the letter. Believe me, if I could lay hands on the rude fool who wrote that. Ah, pardon me. I was wondering where there are any other suspicious letters delivered to the castle recently. One's critical of royal decisions, for example. Ah, well. Hilda, please, help us for my sake, if no one else's. We need as much information as we can in order to make a judgment. Yes! We should totally get everyone, or well, everyone for a good, like, listen to some random music. Oh my god! Right, I still need to set up that, find a time for everyone that everyone can be available to go, watch Shogeki no Soma together. The, Food Wars with that. the one anime that I'm 100% sure that, Katie would like. Very much like. Very well. There have been several letters delivered with no indication as to their senders. They were not particularly critical of royal decisions per se. They were largely petitions to reduce or annul Colonel Richard's sentence. I suspect at least some are from citizens of Gransel, but the rest I cannot be sure on. People want Colonel Richard freed? No less than expected of a man who once strove to be my rival. His popularity endures even after his capture and shaming. The colonel was very skilled and competent, and everyone knows that. It is unusual at all to see people regret losing him. I would personally bet on those letters not being related to our little threat. Requesting something of the royal hand is one thing, trying to force it to do something is a whole different thing altogether. Violet, it's already non-canon. No one actually anyone with any sense of the mind would ever consider any of those movies canon is lying. Plus, Disney's evil. They're the dark side. Why would you ever listen to the dark side? The old canon has never gone away. Just the dark side has taken control. Darth Mickey. Well, still, yeah. Oh, one more thing, Hilda. I want to ask about something else. So I asked Hilda about Haysworth. Harold Haysworth, a trader from Crossbell. Yes, I remember him. Say what? Is he an acquaintance of yours, Hilda? Not as much. He asked for a tour of the castle interior a few days ago. I happened to be otherwise unoccupied, so I showed him about. His wife and daughter were with him as well. Really, hey. Last, this provides us with a little clue as to where the Haysworth may have gone. Yes, my apologies. There was something else that bothered me, however. What would that be? Their child greatly enjoyed the tour, however. Her parents felt as though they were barely even present throughout the entire thing. They seemed even tempered and normal enough when they spoke to me, but when combined with your story, I wonder if they were under strain. Not able to pay attention after coming to see a place as a tourist. Sounds like something was on their minds, alright. Yes, it seems likely that they were in some kind of trouble even then. Oh, Violet's putting down the dark side lines over there. This may give us a clue as to where they went. Thank you very much, Hilda. I think this gave us some good leads. I'm glad I could be of help. Oh, Princess, you'll be staying here in the castle tonight, I trust, and if your friends lack accommodations, well, I intended to stay here a while in Gredsley, yes, but you know. Well, how about it, everyone? Ah, you forget they're expecting me to be a pest at the embassy tonight, and I hardly disappoint. I do appreciate the offer, however, and I've got what's basically a permanent room at Calvardian Embassy. Thanks, but I think I've got to decline this time. I should probably ask Shara and Cheetah before committing anything. We've got Red too. That's true, it sounds like she loves the castle. I shall keep the rooms ready in case you wish to stay. Thanks, Hilda. Thank you, Hilda. What is that face? Hold on a second, I need to lean closer. Oh wait, is that Darth Sidious? Is that Darth Sidious? Do it. It kind of looks like Darth Sidious a bit. Oh, I bumped Mike, shoot. Thank you, Hilda. It is, so yeah, it is Darth Sidious. Strike me down, I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Not at all. I must return to the maid quarters. Please let me know if you need anything. If you'll pardon me. Okay, we still need to meet with the queen. She should be in her chambers, right? Yes, I'd be surprised if she isn't. Let's not keep her waiting then. Yes, do it. Activate Order 66. Alright, it's this way. Open the door and run away. Is that Yoda or is that... Maybe that's Yoda. Yoda's face looks a bit weird there though, Rainbow. It kind of looks like he's missing his eyes. Ah, you finally arrived. Huh? Grandmother? Scree! Well, Sieg? I see. Sieg was being thoughtful, wasn't he? Yes, he let me know you were coming. Welcome home, Claudia. And Estelle, you are always welcome as long as I remain queen. Your father explained everything not long after you left to train. It pains me to know you carry such a burden. Oh. Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Still, I know what I gotta do, and Chloe's been a huge help. So I'm okay, don't worry. I see. Your soul has gained new steel since we last met, Estelle. Mr. Vathek and Mr. Lenheim, both of you, of course, are also welcome in my home. Let us retire to my chambers. I shall have some tea prepared. Yes, 2D tea. I think I'd rather have some rainbow tea, rainbow. Ah, is that right? Well, you can very much spam my chat with emotes if you want. Just don't go way too crazy. Just throw them. Oh, Mal? I think my cat wants in my room. It wasn't where they had been sent to the cathedral embassies as well. If your fears are not groundless, it is difficult to think of such lengths as mere childish prank. Yes, Your Highness. That's why we're trying to talk to people affiliated to the case, to see if we can find some clues. Grandmother, do you have any idea who might be responsible? Especially someone within Liberl. Claudia, what do you think? Me? As a possible heir, your thoughts should daily be on the forces moving within our nation. Would you share your opinion with me? Very well. I don't believe there is any force in the country which is truly opposed to the Pact. I've heard in various places, however, that following the coup, some of the extreme right-wing citizens are feeling very concerned. Your frustrations might be at the root of those letters, maybe. Very good. My opinion is more or less the same. Sorry, but I don't quite follow. Alan, Colonel Richard was not the only man who approved the idea of expanding and empowering our military. In the wake of the failed coup, however, the matter is effectively untouchable. I can only imagine all who share his mindset are quite dissatisfied and are worried for our safety. Okay, so you think the letters are from believers in the military control. Believers in the military control and expansion, like intelligence guys still on the run. It would be the short of it, yes. If that is the case, then I would say I bear the responsibility for this as much as they. It was my beliefs that led them to take such action in the first place, after all. Grandmother. I don't know, I don't think they have the right to be all blah, let's threaten people and be scary because we're sore losers. No, there are few things more precious than freedom to express oneself, Estelle. Remember, even those who promote military empowerment and a war footing do so out of love for Liberl and its people. They have as much right to express that idea as any of us have ours. And listening to all such opinions and choosing how to guide the country, that is a ruler's responsibility. Though in that case, I'd rather doubt they'll actually try to stop the ceremony, yes? Assuming the letter is from the expansionists, yes, that's quite possible. With Colonel Richard under arrest, they have little power to which to act. The problem lies with the idea that someone else may be responsible. If that's the case, then I fear I can offer you little advice or knowledge. Rats. Queen Alicia, if I may broach a question. Of course, Livier. Whatever you wish. Why are you so determined to act upon this non-aggression pact now? Your own country is still deeply confused and unsettled from the coup attempt. Most rulers would think this is a time to focus solely on one's country, not the affairs of others. Olivier, you are talking to a queen, you. It's alright, Estelle, Olivier has a point. The plans and proposals for the pact, however, far predate the coup. Yep, the cat's banging at my door. Give me a sec, let me let her in. Alright, cat's in the room, on the bed. Now I won't have her banging at the door anymore. Dang it, Katie! Oh, God. By the way, for you those who can't see the chat, like on the watching this on YouTube, the reason I'm not saying anything Katie's saying is because, yeah! Further delays would only harm the dignity of the nation. The crossbow issue is causing a great deal of friction again as well, and I hope this can help. Crossbow, that's where Ren's from, isn't it? Yes, it lies due northeast of here, over the Crone Mountains and directly between Erebony and Calvard. Both the Republic and Empire claim it should be part of their governments, and some Crossbillions want total independence. It's quite a mess. Crossbow is basically a fishbone stuck in two throats at once. All the issues surrounding it just get called the crossbow problem. I see. Oh, no wonder people get worked up about it then. Yes. Yes is cause why, Katie? Yes. Just yes. Nothing else, just yes. So your aim is to pluck out the bone with this pact then. To continue the analogy, it is not a bone that can be removed from one gesture, sadly. If I can open a way to resolve the issue, however, yes. Laying the groundwork for resolving that issue will strengthen peace across the entire region, and people will remember Liberl spurred it on. I've underestimated you even more than I previously thought. Our invasion of Liberl was far more of a fool's errand than I'd have ever imagined. That much, at least, is painfully obvious to me now. What are you even going on about? Oh, wait, crossbow. Ren, duh, sorry to change the subject dramatically, but still ask Alicia about Ren's parents. My goodness, a child abandoned at the royal villa. Must instruct Raymond to keep me better informed, it seems. I know it's a shot in the dark, but I don't suppose you have any ideas where they might be, Your Majesty. No, I'm very sorry, but I do not. However, if they visited the castle, especially recently, Hilda would know of it. Have you spoken with her? Yeah, we did. Hilda only said they were behaving a little strangely. I see. Well, should you wish, I can contact Mayor McDowell at the Crossbow government. If that would help. Ask whenever you need. Oh, thanks. Grandmother, thank you all for your help. We need to move on, unfortunately, but, don't be nervous. I know what you wish to say, I think. You will be staying in the castle tonight, yes? Let's speak then once you are no longer busy. Alright. My goodness! She's beautiful. No, okay. Poetry in motion. Suddenly just start singing freaking, she blinded me with science. Let's say she's the only person on the continent with a sense of balance. Yeah, sort of feels weird to say coming from a democracy, but she's the perfect ruler. Kinda envy Liberal, to be honest. Of course. She's the queen after all. Oh, Chloe, what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. I was just stuck again by how incredible a woman grandmother is. I really doubt I can ever live up to her. Oh. Princess? When did Her Majesty the Queen take the throne? She was 20 if I recall correctly. And may I ask your age? I'm 16, but what? Ah. My point. I truly doubt Her Majesty was a master politician the day she took the throne. And you were not even as old as she was when she first donned the purple. I see little point in comparing yourself to where as she is now, wouldn't you agree? We martial artists tend to say that only those with power, with the proper capacity can achieve this thing called unity of purpose. Even those with the greatest innate skill, like say Walter, only reach their peak through a journey of 1,000 steps. I think Your Majesty believes you have the capacity to get there, Princess. Just take it one step at a time, don't worry. Olivier, Zin. Thank you, really. Good job, you two. Chloe's going to be an awesome queen someday. I guess you get good with pep talks as you get older, huh? Get older? How rude. I'm a fresh, youthful 25. 5 years younger than Zin here, even. You're one to call out someone on being rude, Olivier. Well, anyway, we've spoken to Hilda and grandmother both. Yep, back to town then, I guess. Yes, let's be off. Nah, it doesn't matter anyway. Age is no matter? No matter, no consequence? Whatever. It's about the youthful soul inside. Anyway, it's time to go see Niall! Niall! Give us the deets! Give us the deets! Evening already, time does fly when you're having fun. Niall should be back by now, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Alright, let's get over to the newspaper. Niall! Just imagine Estelle and Crow just screaming, Niall! As they run. Oh, right, he moves fast when I sped up the thing. He just went, zoom! Just running around and saying Niall is all the way to the frickin' printer. Niall! There he is. Hey, Niall! Hello! Who in the hell? Oh, what do you know? You guys, how you doing? Good day, Niall. Pardon our intrusion. Oh, it's the bar guy and, your highness. Good day to you all. You want to have Zinnia Removal of Calvar with you. Got kind of a gang going here, Estelle. A lot of stuff's happened since we last met. How's your coverage of the election in Rouen go? Damn well, that's how. Got the article done thanks in part to you guys. Sweego, what brings you today? By today. You got a scoop for your old buddy Niall? Well, actually, we're the ones who'd like to know something. We heard Liberal News received a threatening letter. You guys investigating that thing? I figured the military would have been taking care of that one. We're on a request from the military, actually. So do you know anything? Well, I just got back to the capital, so I don't know much. To be honest, I'd like to hear what you guys know, if anything. That's real helpful, Niall. Come now, you're a newsman, a hound for a good story. Surely you must have a clue to who our villain is. I don't have time for this. Bit impolite, you too. Now, I know this is a lot to ask, but please, if you have anything to at all, share it with us, please. Oh hey, your highness. You don't need to lower your head to me. For crying. Fine, okay. So this is off the record, but we ain't the only ones who got a letter, not even close. Lyson Fortress got one, then the Cathedral, the Airship Company, and the Hotel Rowan one. Even those both embassies, Granslow Castle, and the Ereborough Villa got one too. There were 9 letters in total. Something wrong? Niall, we heard that from the military already. What? Damn it, that was my big scoop for the day. Doesn't look like we're going to get much out of this. Yeah, time to move on, I think. Now just wait a second, Missy. You keep talking like that, and Niall Burns, star reporter of Liberal News, is gonna have to have a name worth a pile of crap. Alright, let me let you in on a take for this whole mess. Oh, okay. You wait not to be brief, Mr. Burns. Fine, listen up. Here's the short of it. My gut tells me this is some kind of huge prank. The threats aren't real. We thought of that too. You sound awfully sure though. Mind telling us why you're so convinced? Okay, trick is, I've covered terrorist threats like this before, right? But with this, there's no really reality to the threat. Threats only work and have power if they describe or at least imply something nasty is gonna happen. See? These letters have exactly none of that. Mr. Burns does have a point. Disaster will be visited upon you does not offer much in the way of specific terror. Exactly. We got a hunch this is about stopping the signing ceremony at all. This is more about getting people worked up over a threat than sitting back and watching the fireworks. I see, that's kind of a good point. There is some sense behind it. I'm still bothered by the fact that so many letters were sent though, and each and every one of them was sent in place involved in the ceremony. Yes, for a prank, whoever did this seems to know a lot about what's happening. That does seem kind of true on the surface. Think about it though, all the info would be pretty easy to find with a little digging. Hell, I knew about those places weeks ago. Anyway, I'm going to be working with this on the assumption that it's a prank. Maybe you guys should stick to your guns about it being a real threat and we can compare notes later, eh? Yeah, good idea. Thanks, Niall, that really helped a lot. Darn right it did. Just stop by if you want to swap stories. I'll be sitting around here until the pack's signed. Okay, well speaking of sitting around here, I don't see Dorothy anywhere. Alright, she's off working in Bose again. I sent her to snag some photos. What for? What, for a special of some kind? Yeah, related to the Royal Army. Remember that old fort of the Skybands were using as base, right? The one you guys busted? The Army decided those rats had the right idea and claimed and repurposed it as a training facility. They're running airship pilot training out of there now. Oh, okay, neat. So she went off to get coverage of the base then. That's the idea, yeah. I was a little worried about sending her out on her own, but you gotta do it sometimes. Dorothy out or on her own? Scary. Oh wait, duh, speaking of girls out on their own. What's up? Estelle explained the situation with Ren's parents. Harold Haysworth, a traitor from Crossbell. Never heard of the guy. Pretty sure he's never been in our classifieds or our wanted column either. Figures. But hey, this is part of the job, right? If you guys are totally stuck, I'll help you out. We can put him up in the classifieds if you want. You can have a few people in Crossbell I could poke. Thanks, Niall. You're way more reliable than I thought you'd be. I think I need to upgrade my opinion of you. Aha, of course you do. Wait a minute, what do you mean? Was I not reliable before? Just kidding. Alright, let's get back to the guild house then. Scheherazade should be back by now. Hopefully, yes. Thank you again, Niall. It was no big. Come by again anytime. Man, I'm getting quite hungry. What time is it? 4:54. Okay, cool. Probably just run over to the guild house, see if we can wrap this up and then end it off. But we'll see where it takes us. Oh, here we go. Hello, anybody home? We're back. Welcome back. Sorry, I know we're a bit late. Hey, where's Tina and Ren? They returned just before you did. I believe they're enjoying the spoils of a hard-fought shopping campaign on the second floor. Sounds like they had fun. Anyway, we've got a lot to report. Yes, please. I see. Sounds like you had a fairly productive day then. I've been going for like 2 hours plus the earlier stream of Wolfenstein. So, and I need to eat. I guess we didn't get anything decisive though. Sherry, did you find anything? I managed to find a very large pile of nothing. The hotel, the cathedral, the airship company. No one had the slightest clue as to who would send such letters. The leader of the airship company is definitely afraid the sender might demand money next. There haven't been any follow-up letters, though, to anyone. Eat and come back then? I don't know. We'll see. Depends on some things after when I'm done streaming this section then. So no promises, but I'll think about it. Damn, doesn't really narrow things down much. I don't know why I just went damn. How likely do you think it is that society's behind all this? I don't think we can safely say that at this point. Their primary focus up till now has been experimenting with those bizarre gospel ornaments they possess. Now we know the gospels can create phenomena otherwise unimaginable. Those devices certainly haven't shown the inability to create threatening letters from nowhere, however. This doesn't seem like that matches the society's MO. I guess Ruan and Zeiss just have me on edge. No, it's perfectly understandable. Regardless, I think we can safely say we've done our part. I'll compile all of your testimonies into a report. Could I ask you to deliver it to Colonel Sid at your villa tomorrow? Sure. We didn't find the center in the end, so I kind of feel bad, but I guess it's all we can do. Oh, Herb, right. Sure. Did you find anything about Ren? I did have some results at the end, though not what I expected. We start with the hotel. The Haysworths, all three of them, definitely stayed there for about 2 weeks. Kept the same room for the entire time, in fairly typical tourist fashion. It was only just this morning that they checked out. Okay. Then I visited the cathedral. It seems the Haysworth came to worship a number of times while they were there. However, the father who ministered to them said they felt something off about their behavior, that they seemed distracted during the prayer, specifically. That would match what Miss Hilda said. Yeah. Finally, the airship company. That's where things get very strange. Strange how so? Their names are Harold Sophia and Ren's Haysworth from Crossville, yes? There are no records of anyone matching those names, nor the nationality, and the records go back 6 months. No way, but that is a mystery. Though perhaps they traveled by land. No, they didn't. Wait a minute, that can't be right. When we first met her, she was talking about landing in an airship. Yes, at Airlet. She said she saw a lake on the way down. Troubling. It's positive they were traveling under assumed names. Assumed names? Why would they may have had something to hide. Or they have been hiding from someone. Either way, they must have known something was wrong before they set out. I've contacted every guild branch in the country about Ren's parents. For the moment, all we can do is wait for more information to come in. As for Ren herself, I think it would be best if she stayed in care of the guild for now. Yeah, I'd feel terrible if she got wrapped up in this something. Could you leave her with me, maybe? This mission kind of feels personal now. I was going to suggest that, actually. Thank you. The guild will pay for everyone's lodgings while you're here in Grancel, naturally. That includes Ren, so don't worry. Thanks, Ellen. Oh, wait, speaking of staying the night, we might actually need that tonight, you see. Estelle told Shara about the invitation to stay at the castle. My, that's quite an invitation. It is, honestly. I'd actually love to stay there again, but I'm afraid I'll need to decline this time. It will be far easier for the guild to reach at least one of us at the hotel. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. We might hear something about Ren's parents, I guess. We should stay at the hotel too then. Sorry, Chloe. Don't worry. I'll explain the situation to Hilda. I'm sure she won't mind. Zena are to stay at our respective embassies. The princess shall retire to her castle naturally, so it means you two and the girls will be staying at the hotel then. Parting on these terms would be dreadfully dull. So we're all together this evening. Should we enjoy a nice dinner at the bar? Good idea. And you know, I'd actually like to hear you play the piano again, Olivier. It's been a while. Ah, sweet maiden, you know just how to pluck my heartstrings. Have you come to appreciate a mature flavor at last, I wonder? I'm going to snap those heartstrings if you keep it up. Snapping or no, we should get going. With a group this large, it would be hard to find seating. Alright, let's call the girls and be off. That evening, Estelle's group and Ren had dinner at the Sunnybell Inn. Olivier, as it were, his second nature, took the piano after a few drinks. Ultimately, even Mueller and Niall were called to come and join. And so passed the pleasant evening in Grancel. Ooh. Ah, they're just heading over, okay. Okay, let's split up here then. Chloe, be careful on your way home. It's not that far. I think I'll be fine in the capital. Miss Chloe, you live in Gransel? Yes I do. I'll be staying at my grandmother's house. Just calling it grandmother's house is just so funny though. It is 100% technically is. It's just, you know, it's you know, it's a castle and your grandmother's the queen. Well, if you'll pardon me. Have a good night, Chloe. Good night, Chloe. Oh man, my stomach is rumbling. Shoot. Wow, that was one heck of a party. Olivier even dragged poor Mueller into it. And who was it that dragged poor Mr. Burns into all of it? Not that he seemed to mind. Well, I figured what the heck. Ren, did you have fun? Yeah, I did. The food was good and everyone was talking about neat stuff. Piano music was really pretty too. Yes, Olivier is really good at it. I was kind of surprised. Well, he's not all hot air when he calls himself a traveling performer, I guess. Sure you want to duck out already, Shara? Zen and the others are still having a lot of fun. Professional courtesy, Estelle. If I stayed, you know I'd just drink them under the table. Since we do have work tomorrow, I think I'd cut out early and spare them of the pain. Fair enough. Let's go get our hotel rooms then. No, give me control. Partner, are you the Bracers company we were expecting? Forgive me, but we are unable to secure a 4-person room for you. Would you be willing to accept a pair of 2-person rooms? Oh, sure. How do you want to split them up, Shara? I'm fine with any arrangement. Set up however you please. I want to be with Miss Estelle. We've been busy with the work, so we haven't had any time to talk at all. No fair, Ren. I want to be with Estelle, too. Then you should have said so sooner, Slowpoke. I know. What if all 3 of us stayed in the same room? We could share a bed. No, that's okay. I'll let you borrow Estelle for tonight, Ren. Thank you, Tita. I think I just got horse traded. You have a way with the ladies, Estelle. Well, that leaves the 2 of us, Tita. How about I show you a few tarot card games before we settle in for the night? Okay. Horse traded. Oh wow, this room isn't like the one I stayed in with Papa and Mama. There's a big building outside the window. Oh. Oh. So it's this room. Miss Estelle, what's wrong? Nothing really. More importantly, I'm sorry, Ren. I couldn't find your Papa and Mama today. It's okay. Papa and Mama promised they'd come get me. You don't need to search for so hard. But Papa and Mama are very good at hide and seek. Not as good as me, but Forest Bottom's still good. So I don't think you'll find them very easily. Is that right? Well, don't try so hard to find them, but only if you're okay with it. Yeah, it's okay. It's for the best. But never mind that right now. I have 2 big favors to ask of you. Huh? What's up? I can't tell you unless you promise to do them ahead of time. Yikes, did your papa teach you to drive a bargain like that? Okay, sure. If it's something I can do, I promise I will. Really, yay. First thing is, can I call you Estelle from now on? Huh? Call me? Oh, you mean drop the miss part? Yeah. Tita gets to call you Estelle all the time, so I don't want to have to call you Miss Estelle. Is that right? Alright, I don't mind. Never stood that much of on formality anyways, and it's not like I'm your teacher or anything. So you really don't mind? Estelle, Estelle. Oh, I love it. Ah, glad you like it. Call me Estelle as much as you want, Ren. Okay, Estelle. That makes me happy. Aw, that's good. So what's the other thing, Ren? Oh yeah, well, can you tell me why you were so surprised when we came in the room? Ah. You have this really sad lonely look on your face. Wanna know why, is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. See, I've actually stayed in this very room before with someone else. Stepping in here just reminded me of him. Really? Was it your lover? Was this your love nest? Not quite. He's someone I've known for a really long time, and we've gotten very close, but well, it's complicated. We're not together right now, though. Oh. Oh, what kind of man is he, huh? What's his name? What does he look like? Thanks. Questions. His name is Joshua. He has black hair and amber eyes, and he's pretty handsome, I guess. Actually, you really call him more beautiful than handsome, really. Huh? Beautiful? Let's just say he made a great princess in a certain play. In fact, it looked amazing on him. Wow, that sounds fun. Can I meet him? When are you going to see him again, huh? I don't really know, actually. Oh. You don't know when you'll see him again, and that's why you're looking so sad, right? Sort of, but I'm okay. I'm going to find him and drag him back home, even if it takes years. Why do you seem so sad? Well, because I'm sure Josh was off somewhere and is way over his head, and I can't do anything to help him. That's what makes me sad, I guess. Yeah, sorry, Ren. Yes, Princess Joshua! Exactly, Rainbow. This may be pretty boring, you don't know Joshua at all. No way, it's neat. Joshua was a really wonderful person, huh? Wonderful? Actually, right now, I think he's a bit of a jerk. I mean, talk about selfish ways of saying goodbye, taking my first... First what? Nothing at all. Okay, yep, I'm all tired. Time to go to sleep. Hey, no fair. I'm not going to sleep until I hear the whole thing. Boy, I messed that one up. After that, Estelle and Ren went to bed, but remained awake for a little while talking about various things. Eventually, when she could hear nothing but Ren's slow, peaceful breathing, Estelle gave in to the exhaustion which had been piling up on her eyelids and fell asleep. Fell into sleep herself. Ooh. It's those guys. At the intelligence division over there, going into the abandoned mine. Bingo! Hey, it's Annalise in the gate. Yep, looks like we found our rats. So they're holed up in an old mine, huh? Not a bad spot, all things considered. This is where those Skymans kept that ship they hijacked, right? I think so, yeah. Stella and her team ended up fighting the bandits in the big central hollow a bit further in. Nice big open space, huh? But her guys are in the same spot. So what do you think? Go in for the heroic charge now, or... Yeah, we don't have time to contact anyone. No heroics, though, at least not yet. First we sneak in and take a look at how many men they got in there. Right behind you. I swear if they get captured. That's weird, this is definitely their hideout, but where the hell is everyone? Yeah, we totally tracked them here. That's where all the intelligence bears go. You might have figured out we were here on them, but screw it, let's have a look around. Not good, this place is an empty shell. Do you see anything, Agate? Not a friggin' thing. Can't even tell if they're just out, or if they ditched the place or what. Not even close to where they went. About that. I didn't find anything mentioned where they were going, but I did find this over at the tent. Oh, hey, let me have a look. A book? The hell is... These are blueprints of some kind. Looks like there's something called the Orgyle? Looks like some kind of vehicle or something. Ooh! Orgyle. Orgyle? Is that like the, our sail? Orgyle? Sounds cool. What is it? Some kind of airship? I can't really tell. Seems a bit small for one. What the? What's wrong? Some kind of note between the pages. I sent out the invitations. I got the tables and chairs ready. Everything's ready for the tea party. All I need is to bake some crumpets and wait for the guests to arrive. Ah, tea party, that's pretty cute. Something out of a storybook. Some kind of code, I guess. What the hell does it mean, though? Tea party. Gotta be some kind of... Scatter. What? They got ambushed. No way, how'd they sneak up on us? Man, those are some serious stealth skills, guys. That's another trick you learned from Lieutenant Red. Gate. Yeah, I see it. There's something wrong here. Okay, feint to the side, crush one corner of a triangle, then we take out the rest. You ready? Leave it to me. Go. Okay. Oh, shoot! What? Or are we playing this out, or are we watching? Oh my god, we're playing this out. Okay. Shoot, what did she have again? Oh. Alright, we'll just kill you. Ah, damn it, they're fucking AT delay shit. Here we go.
Roger.
You. All right.
Invincible. Or am I?
Annalise's lines. What's with these guys? I mean, we beat him, so whatever, but that was a strange fight. Do you think they were on drugs or something? I remember hearing they used something like that to control some thugs in Rouen, I think. No, that was different. This was like hacking at a stone or... Ah, what great fun. You two aren't half bad, are you? What a treat. You. I'm Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. I'm but one of the Society of Ouroboros. Aura. Finally decided to show your face, huh? Just what's your scheme anyway? What the hell are you planning on doing with what's left of the intelligence idiots? I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm a little more than an observer this time. You're asking the wrong person if you want details about the plan. In fact, I barely know them myself. An observer, the hell? Anyway, if you want to attend the tea party, you better hurry. I'm not quite sure where it's being held, but it isn't here. Or shall we share some coffee instead and enjoy the dawn together? Kid, you look pretty young. Are you really part of the society? I don't mean to be insulting or anything, but you might want to get away from them. They're bad people. Your kindness, but you know, it's okay to laugh at a fool. That's what he's here for. But worrying about the fool, now that's quite rude. Huh? What? How the hell? We beat them senseless. Ah, you bracers really are naive. If you really want to defeat someone, you gotta break them into little pieces like so. You little... Oh, are they those robots? That's... Oh, could you? Did I surprise you? It's so easy to break even a well-made toy, isn't it? But I'm afraid that's the end of the Fool show for tonight. Farewell, hopefully I can give you an encore someday. Get back here. God, what is with their weird teleportation shit? A gate. I know. Oh. That was a bit weird there. They weren't guilty of any crimes, so they deserve to die like this. We can't leave them here, just laying around. Go kill some time somewhere, alright? Oh, wait. Are those not is that not robots? It's just the lack of blood kind of makes it look, you know, like it's it's not like human. But what? What the hell? On the gate? These arms. Okay, they are robots. You're kidding. Gears, springs, quartz fragments. These things. Archaisms, orbital machines capable of independent action. What? And who are you? Don't worry, I'm no enemy. I'm Kelvin Graham of the Septine Church. You're a great Krosner and Annalise Elfide, right? Don't suppose you'd be up for swapping some stories, would you? West Bowes Highway. Dang it, what's with all these cutscenes? The West Bowes Highway, huh? Kyle, you're up. Here I come. we're gonna be seeing what they're doing. Josette! Okay. Joshua. Ooh. So someone's made a whole army of robot intelligence division guys? Okay. Oh, impressive always, Joshua. You three were impressive too. We defeated them in a single sweep thanks to your combo attack. Cut it out. Flattery will get you nowhere. This is like the 10th group, isn't it? How many do we need to get hunt down? Should be enough. Your army should move soon, so it would probably be best to disappear. Right then. Still, what is the society trying to do? Why use these dolls dressed up as Richard's goons? That's the real question, though. Where are the rest of the intelligence men? They're probably gone to the tea party in that note. The dolls are likely to distract the army from that and make them think. Dolls are likely to distract the army from that and make them think Richard's men are still active here. Makes sense, I guess. Wish we knew what the hell this tea party was. Well, we don't have that much of a reason to help, but sure you don't want to crash the tea party? The bracers should be investigating that camp by now. We can leave it to the army and the guild. Yeah, we left them the note and the plans. That'll be more than enough. And we're taking care of all these freaking puppet things while their guild's busy. We can just leave the rest of the airhead left that airhead in her group, right? Or, sorry, I didn't mean to pick at an old wound or anything. No, you didn't. You have nothing to do with me anymore. Once the tea party begins, the army will be focused on that. We can move once that happens. Right then. Time to get busy. Can I save? The next day, Estelle went to the Herb Royal Villa to give Sid the report to letters. God dang it! Frickin' Gibbertabrat. Trails in your goddamn long cutscenes. Give a person a break. There's Tita and Ren just running around. You see, this report is very thorough. Thank you very much for you investigated this quite well. I guess, so kind of miffed we couldn't find out who sent the letters, to be honest. There's more than enough information for our initial investigation. I doubt we'd uncover the party responsible for the threats in this stage anyways, but I think this gave us exactly what I needed, information to consider what we might need to be defend against. Thank you, Colonel. So, how have your preparations been going? We finished our initial deployment yesterday. We will be using the villa as a patrol headquarters until signing ceremony is concluded. So that's why there were so many soldiers out about. And I'm guessing that's why there were no monsters on the road over there. We conducted an extensive monster hunting sweep this morning. We'll be performing them periodically until the ceremony ends. Why, Colonel, keep doing that and you might just put us out of the job. Well, you have something of a point. Speaking of civilian concerns, about the girl's parents, the ones you mentioned yesterday, I haven't heard any reports that they'd gone through any of the regional gate posts. Nuts. Nothing to do but wait, I guess. I'll let the guild know the instant we hear anything. For the moment, you've done a fine work with the investigation. I'll have your payment wired to the guild ASAP. Thanks, Colonel Sid. But, what should we do now? You want us to help out with the patrols in the capital once we get back? Well, if you plan on staying in Grensel, I wouldn't turn that way, that'd help. I do know you're very busy with other matters, however. I won't insist on you staying. Well, we still have the Ren situation to deal with, so we'll talk to Ellen about it all when we get back. Yes, that seems like the best idea. Sir, excuse me, sir. Oh. No saves for me on now! Belk, what's wrong? Don't worry, these people can be trusted. Very well, sir. We received a phone transmission from headquarters at License, sir. Remnants of the intelligence division have been sighted in Bose region. What? You're kidding. Details, man, explain. They were first sighted by some bracers. Afraid we don't have all the details on their confirmation yet. However, General Bracer has ordered all army stations to stand by at level 2 alert. I see. Thank you, Mr. Belk. I suspected we're going to be fairly busy soon. Seems like it. Estelle, we should get back to the guild at once. Right. Colonel Sid, good luck with your patrols and stuff. Stay safe, friends. Oh my god! Alright, everyone. Oh, shoot, and my chair just came off its lock. God dang it, that thing. Okay. That'll be it for today. I'm not sure if I'll come back with anything else later. We'll see. But no promises. Have to go, go do some things first. But, yeah, other than that, thank you all for watching, and I'm gonna go use the restroom and get some food. Bye!